From the stunning white sand sugary beaches to the gorgeous open blue waters, Tampa, Florida is gonna have something for everyone. One of my personal favorite cities in the entire world. There's no shortage of things to do and things to see when you're moving and living in good old Tampa. This guide, I'll be sharing with you some of the reasons why Tampa is the perfect place to call home and provide some tips on how to make your move as smooth as possible. Welcome to Tampa, Florida. Make me a deal. If you get any value or information out of today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Greyson Roberts, realtor and owner of Boss Properties. If you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in the greater Tampa, Florida area, or maybe even the Emerald Coast or anywhere in the daggum country, my company can help you out. Either I will help you find your dream property myself, or I will refer you to one of my top-rated partners, find the best agent in your neighborhood, and we will make your move as smooth of a transition as possible. So take a deep breath and let us do the heavy lifting. Now, before we go any further, I do have to give a shout out to long-term Boss Properties sponsor, Webull, my personal favorite online stock brokerage. It's completely free to use, and if you would like some free stocks, all you got to do is click the link in our description, create an account, fund that account with as little as just 1 cent. They're going to put 6 free stocks into your brokerage account. You can sell by the dip, make more money, or cash them out and make your move to Tampa just a little bit cheaper. All right, with all that jabberboxing out of the way, let's get into moving to Tampa. Now, let's start with a little bit of an introduction. Let me tell you about the city, because after all, that's what you want to know. Well, if you're considering moving to Tampa, you are not alone. It is in fact one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, making it a great place to invest in some real estate. In recent years, this sunny city has become a major popular destination from people all over the country, even tourists. With its warm weather, beautiful beaches, and thriving economy, it's easy to see why so many people are choosing to make Tampa their home. One of the biggest draws is simply the Tampa weather. It's just good. It's gorgeous. With an average temperature of 73 degrees and over 240 days of sunshine per year, it's no surprise why many people choose to call this city home. But Tampa has much more to offer than just great weather. Tampa is also known for, of course, its beautiful beaches, including Clearwater Beach, which is a wonderful place to live, and St. Pete Beach. Not only are these beaches stunning, but they also offer a variety of water activities such as fishing, kayaking, and paddleboarding. The city is also home to several parks and nature reserves, including the Hillsborough River State Park and the Brooker Creek Preserve. In addition to its obvious natural beauty, it's a city. It's a big city and it's growing, which means there is a thriving economy and ripe for getting a job, starting a career, or even a place to retire. With a low unemployment rate and a variety of industries, including healthcare, finance, and technology, there are plenty of opportunities for professionals in Tampa. The city also has a growing startup scene, making it an attractive destination for entrepreneurs. You're looking to start a business? This is the place to do it. Now, let's talk about some of my favorite spots to live in Tampa. When it comes to choosing a neighborhood in Tampa, there are several factors, of course, to consider. If you're looking for more of an urban feel, obviously downtown might be the choice. This area is, of course, home to a variety of restaurants, bars, and entertainment venues, as well as the Tampa Riverwalk. If you're looking for more of a suburban feel, areas like South Tampa and West Chase might be a good fit. These neighborhoods offer a variety of housing options, including single-family homes and apartments, and are known for their family-friendly atmosphere. And of course, it's also important to consider such factors like schools, commute times, proximity to amenities like grocery shopping, restaurants, and the beach. So there's a bunch of areas in and around Tampa and the greater Tampa area like St. Pete and Clearwater, which are a little bit more suburban areas. So give us a call, text, or email 24/7. We'd love to help you find the best spot in Tampa. All right, Tampa, Florida's cost of living. How much is it gonna cost you to live in paradise? Now, the cost of living, just like anything else, greatly depends on your lifestyle, which neighborhood you're looking for, which part of town you're in, a lot of the general stuff. However, according to the data from a number of websites, Tampa, Florida is actually on par with the US average for cost of living. Now, it kind of depends on the economy and what the real estate market is doing, but in general, Tampa, Florida is not like Miami, where it's gonna cost exponentially more. to live there. Now, one of the biggest expenses in Tampa is going to be housing. Now, the median home price in Tampa is $400,000, which is $25,000 below the national average. So it's quite the steal. But get in while you can, because that number is going up and up and up every year, even in this economy, even in this wild real estate market. Now, other expenses in Tampa, we're talking groceries, transportation, all sorts of stuff like that is roughly on par, plus or minus, depending on the category, with the national average. So it's really a good deal. So overall, the cost of living in Tampa is not necessarily low and super cheap and majorly affordable, but it's also not going to cost you an arm and a leg like Miami, living in Destin, or even places like New York or California. That's in a different league. If I had to guess, depending on where you're coming from, half of you are going to say, hey, it costs more to live here, and half of you are going to say, hey, it costs less. Now, the doozy. Let's talk about some things to do in Tampa. It doesn't matter if you're interested in going to the beach. It doesn't matter if you're interested in history, art, cuisine. We got it, baby. For history buffs, the Tampa History Center and Ybor could never say that, City Museum State Park are must-visit destinations. These museums offer a glimpse into Tampa's unique history and culture. If you're an art lover, the Tampa Museum of Art and the Florida Museum of Photographic Art are both great options. The Tampa Theater is also a popular destination for film buffs, offering a variety of classic and independent films. Sports fans will love living in Tampa, which is home to several professional sports teams, including the good old Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Tampa Bay Rays. Alright, so let's end this video talking about crime. Now, I always follow up all of my moving to videos with a pros and cons list, where I focus more on the cons of said city, because this video is of course telling you why you should move there, and the pros and cons is kind of saying, hey, this might not be the place for you, we can find you somewhere else. So stay tuned for that, hit the like, subscribe button, but let's talk about just crime and safety. Now, anywhere that's a big city is gonna have more people, a more diverse population, which means there's gonna be a lot more, let's say, rich people, there's gonna be a lot more, let's say, I don't know, Asian people, and there's gonna be a lot more criminals. It's just the nature of the beast. Now, depending on violent crime, honestly, Tampa is a little bit above average on violent crime, but property crimes, it's a little bit below. So it's kind of on par with the average for other big cities in the area. It's not a super notoriously unsafe city, but just like anywhere, if you walk down a certain street at night, you might get mugged. You probably will in certain areas of Tampa. I'm not saying it's a perfect place, but of course, that's why people like me help people like you find the best and safest spots in the city. Anyway, guys, this has been my broad overview on moving to and living in Tampa, Florida. If you're looking for some relocation help, I'd be more than happy to either help you personally or connect you with the top dog in the neighborhood you are looking. My job is to make your transition as absolutely smooth as possible and get that free money with Webull and dampen your moving costs just a little bit. Anyway, guys, hit the like, subscribe, and post notification bell for the pros and cons, and stay tuned for all sorts of moving to Florida videos.